Well, we made it through last night's blizzard, and here we are, April 1st. It is a beautiful day, the sun is out, and everything is a giant mess. You know, it's just one of those days where I had plans to get a lot done back here in the wood yard. And now, unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to do some other chores, some other firewood chores that I have on the list. You know, I have to fill up the totes for the boiler. I've got to make some bundles. And this is one of those things where a few weeks ago I talked about one of the most important things you need if you're getting into firewood, or even if you're getting into creating like a YouTube channel or creating content for social media, is you need self-awareness. And another big thing you need is patience. And a day like today is one of those days that kind of teaches you and kind of reminds you, hey, you've got some other stuff to do. I know you wanted to do this, but just be patient, and tomorrow will probably be a better day to start working on cleaning up the rest of the wood yard. But I got thinking more about that, you know, patience. And that's one thing, if you're getting into firewood, or like I said, even getting into, you know, you start a YouTube channel, like it all requires patience. Because let's say you wanted to start selling firewood and you went out and you cut down some trees and you split that wood up and you stacked it up all nice. Like, you're gonna have to wait, potentially. I mean, you could sell it green, but you probably wanna wait until it's seasoned to sell it. And then when it is ready to sell, there's no guarantees that it's gonna immediately sell. Like, there's no guarantee that you're gonna put up an ad or you're gonna set it out by the road and it's gonna be gone and sold. So you have to have patience, not only in preparing your firewood to sell, but once you have firewood to sell, you also have to be patient. Because I've heard a lot of people, you know, they say, hey, I just don't understand. You know, I've got these great bundles, or I've got these great stacks of firewood, and I put an ad on Craigslist or Facebook, and, you know, nobody's buying it. No one's buying firewood. So that's one of the instances where it can be difficult to see what other people are doing and just realize that, hey, you just need a little patience. And one of the best ways to work on patience is to be put in positions like I am today. Like Like, I'm in this position now where it's not going to be a very good day to get anything done back here. So by being in this position, it just teaches me to just have a little more patience. I have a few other things to do. I always have stuff to do. Same thing with this building, pole barn, carport, whatever it is. I don't even know yet for sure what I'm going to be putting up back here, but I know a lot of people keep asking me, like, what's the status? Where are things at? And there again, it's just a matter of having patience. I have a couple things in the works that might end up swaying my decision or impacting my decision. So I kind of want to wait till I know more, and then I can make a better decision on which direction to go. So just have a little patience with me. I'm working on it myself. I'm anxious. Like, I want to get these stumps cleared out today. I want to get this stuff cleaned up. I want to get a lot done, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So I can imagine those that have been following the channel for years now, or even like the last few months, I'm sure that, you're probably sitting there saying, what? Well, what are you doing? What's going on? Where are the plans? What's the building you're putting up? And to be honest, I still am not 100% certain which direction I am going. I'm leaning one way, but again, I want to get a few more details on something else that's happening, so that way I will know for sure what size carport or what size pole barn. I'm kind of leaning more towards the carport, just to be honest with you. It's just, I think, gives me a little more flexibility. And I did talk to the people at Versatube, and they showed me online, when you go to order, you can increase your snow load. Somebody had mentioned to me about putting in a zip code for like northern Minnesota, where the snow load codes are different, but you can just actually go on there and manually adjust your snow load that you want to have. So I'll probably beef that up a little bit, and like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards that, just because it's something that I can do myself. It isn't going to cost me as much money, and I can be flexible on where I put the thing or potential future use for it. So whether you're waiting to buck up some logs and split some firewood, or your firewood is seasoning, you're waiting for it to get ready to sell, or maybe it's ready to sell and you're waiting for it to sell. Sometimes when you have to put things off and you have to wait to do something, it's easy to get frustrated. And I think instead of letting that frustration get to you, I think it's always a good time to just step back and realize maybe that position you're in, having to wait, maybe you were put in that position to work on your patience and to just have the patience. Because without having a little patience, it's easy to get frustrated. And when you get frustrated, you just get in that place where nothing seems to be going right, and it's just not any fun. So with that, I am going to work on my patience with this weather. I'm going to go inside, have a little lunch, and patiently wait for things back here in the woodyard to improve as far as the conditions on the ground and the wet, sloppy wood. I just think it'll be a better day tomorrow. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. And patient. Be patient and cool.